Have you ever wondered how posters like this are being created? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I created this powerful LeBron James poster using Photoshop, from the dynamic background to the NBA vibes you are seeing on that poster. So if you've ever wanted or wish to create something professional like this, stay with me to the end of this tutorial, because you'll be able to create your own um sports poster from scratch. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the tutorial. So guys, this is the design. So let me show you guys how to do it. So the size I'm going to be using is the width 1080, the height 1350, the resolution 72, and then the bits we set it to 16. So I have a very high quality design. You can set your own to 32 as well. There's no problem. So just trying to set everything up. Then let's go to our let me go to the resource file. Don't worry, the resource file will be available for you guys in the description. So the link, just create the link, click on the link, then download the resource file for you to practice. So I'm going to scale this one up. So after doing that, I'm going to go to filter, then blur, then Gaussian blur, then set my radius to 40, so it will look completely plain like this. Then now I'm going to bring in this image. We are creating the background from scratch. That's what we are doing currently now. So I'm showing you guys how to create your background from scratch, any background from scratch. So I'm going to centralize this, then I'm going to change the blending mode to screen. So I'm going to add the layer mask to it, then select my brush tool, or better still, you can select on your keyboard key letter B, and then the brush tool will appear. We select, so I'm going to blend the edges. Make sure your foreground is black when you want to blend. Then if you want to bring the stuff back, what you've erased, you change it back to white. You can see I'm trying to bring some back, so I had to change my foreground color to white back. So I'm going to change the color. I'm going to go to hue and saturation, then the hue I'm going to set it to 80. The reason why we're setting it to this color is because if you'll be watching basketball programs or events, you will see the color of the team of LeBron James, the color they wear, and which is yellow, so we have to go with that color. So I'm going to bring in this image. I want to do like as you've seen from the beginning of this video, the poster, I want something that will blow up. So I'm going to change this blending mode to color judge. Then I can't leave it like this color, as I've said. I'm going to go to hue and saturation, then the saturation. Before that, I'm going to select on this colorize, then set my saturation to 88, then my hue to 55. So yeah, you can see this dynamic glow that has changed to. So that's just basically this. So if you get this particular result, that means you are following me step by step. So you have to stay to the end of this tutorial before you can get the same result I'm getting, you are seeing on your screen. So yeah, just trying to trim the first background we brought in the edges. So now it's time for me to bring in the images, LeBron James image. So I'm going to bring in this one. We stand as my the main image for the poster, that when anybody sees it, this will be the first thing that will attract them. This main black and white image of LeBron James. Yeah, so it took me time before I could um look for the perfect image to use when I was creating this poster. Yeah, so I'm going to just adjust the sides a little bit. Let me see. So make sure everything is well aligned and positioned. Let me do this other side. Yeah, so then I'm going to try centralizing it. Okay, it's already centralized already because it has covered the whole screen. So now I'm going to add if you see, let me zoom in. If you see the light reflections that is doing to his face, to the side of his head, and then the other side. So I want to um make this yellow color to reflect on to the side of his head, and the two side of his head. You can see from the behind, the background color is very 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 bright. So I want that color to reflect on his side of his head. So I'm going to select my four background color, then type in this color code FFFF62. So yeah, then select on my brush tool. So this time around I'm going to reduce the flow of my brush. Increase the flow of my brush. So I'm going to reduce my brush size. So then I'm going to paint the sides where the light reflection is coming from. So you can see how I'm doing it. So just follow me step by step. Be patient when you are doing this particular step. So I'm going to paint this side like this, then do the same to the other side too. Yeah, so just doing this. Yeah, so after doing that, I'm going to change the blending mode to lighter color. So it will look like this. Then create a clipping mask to the image itself, then reduce the opacity to 16. You can see that minute reflection of that color that's reflected to the side of his head. The yellow color is reflected to the side of his head, so it's not purely white again. So let me zoom out back. So I'm going to add a gradient overlay. So in doing that, I'm going to create a new layer, then make my four background color black, then select on my gradient color, or better still, you can click on your keyboard letter G to activate the gradient tool, then add layer mask. Then I'm going to reduce the flow of my brush to be very very low. So I'm going to clear the parts I don't need, and to do that, make sure your four background color is black so that you can do that. If it's not on black, you can't erase anything. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity to 84. So 84, it will look like this, just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in this other LeBron James image. Obviously I'm going to reduce the size. It's not going to be that big like that. I just want it to be at the center of the one at the back that we brought in first. And then I'm going to centralize it. Let's see, maybe it's already centralized. Okay, it's already centralized already, the way I dragged it. So yes, Then I'm going to add a fire effect to that ball, that particular basketball that is in his hand. So I'm going to add a fire effect to it. So in doing that, I'm going to bring in this. I brought in this fire ball effect image. Then change the blending mode to screen. Then reduce it, resize it to the particular size of that ball. Then to make it very visible, now branding now is still somehow faint, so I'm going to add a contrast to it. So I'm going to go to displays, then increase the contrast to around that 91. I don't want it to be too much, that's why I made it 91 instead of 100. So then after doing that, just bring in these remaining images of LeBron James. So this particular one, I'm going to place it here at his right side of the poster. Then tilt it. Let me reduce this, tilt it again. Then reduce the size of this. When doing a sports poster, just be creative when you are doing something like this. Very simple but very creative. That's just the idea about sports posters. Then I'm going to change this blending mode to pin light, so it will blend into the background. Then this one, place it at the left side, so one at his right side, the right side of the poster, and then the other one at the left side of the poster. So I'm going to resize it to this particular size. Then blend. I've not yet blend the edges of the both images, so we are going to still do that. Then I'm going to increase the contrast of that because it's too faint. Then let's go back to this. I'm going to reduce my brush, then blend the down part of that particular image, then do the same to the other one at the left side. You can see how I'm doing it, and make sure I'm saying this again because some may not know that. That's why I said stay with me to the end of this tutorial, because when you are erasing something or trying to blend something, make sure your background color is black, and when you want to bring back what you've done, you have to change what you've erased. You have to change that particular black to white, so that you can do the necessary thing. So I'm going to still take care of this gradient overlay we did. I want that ball to show, so I'm going to show partly, not everything, but just to have like a shadow effect surrounding that ball and the shirt of the front view of LeBron James. So that's what I'm just trying to achieve there using the gradient overlay. So yeah, wow, you can see we've done the whole thing, and the poster is already looking very nice already. Wow, very professional and very clean, not muddled up together. Then I'm going to add this smoke effect, this smoke background effect to the poster. Then I can't leave it like this. I'm obviously going to change the blending mode to screen. And yes, the trick, once you see any background in white, or no, once you see any background in black, you can change the blending mode to screen or lightning. The whole background will disappear, and then you have the thing on your design. And then vice versa, once you have something in white, you can change the background, any image or background to white. You can change that particular thing to multiply, then the thing will, automatically, Photoshop will automatically make that particular image to blend to that design you are doing. So yeah, that's just one of the tricks that I'm trying to tell you guys. So I'm going to bring in this NBA logo, because is related to basketball. So I'm going to bring in the NBA logo into the poster. Then yeah, just place it right there at the corner there. Then yeah, we're almost done with the poster. Just to write type his name, LeBron James, with a very very nice font. Yeah, James. I'm going to first write James first. Then just I can't make the color black, so I'm going to make the color white. So then let's reduce the size of the text. Let's bring it out. Then reduce the size of the text. Then it's looking so dull, so I'm going to add a glow effect to it. So in doing that, I'm going to click on that FX down the layer panel there. So let's reset to default. Then I'm going to type in this color code, which is FFF5C2, a very very faint yellow. Then the opacity, I'm going to set it to 48, then the size to 10. So yeah, it will look like this. A glow effect will pop up, will appear to the text. So I'm going to duplicate, type his other name, LeBron, then change it to another font that matches with this one. So yeah, this is the font. So I'm going to increase the size a bit. Then yeah, I think this is better. This is good. So yeah, that's just basically how to design a sport poster just like this. So if you learn one or two things from this tutorial, why don't you give this video a thumbs up, share this video so that YouTube algorithm will push out this video more to people who are struggling to create a professional sports poster just like this one. So let's see, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there, turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I drop another wonderful tutorial like this. Yeah, and also you can check out my other tutorial videos on my channel. You will learn a lot from it. So yeah, that's just it. You can see how the poster is very 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 nice. Yeah, this is wonderful. So yeah, that's just basically it. See you in my next tutorial.